Well, Madam President, with the impeachment trial behind us, the Senate can now get back to the business of the American people. As the President laid out in his bold speech last Tuesday, the state of our union is strong. Over the past 3 years, a combination of major Republican policy victories and important bipartisan achievements have helped create an historic economic moment for working Americans and middle-class families. Unemployment remains right around its lowest point in half a century. The percentage of Americans aged 25 to 54 who have jobs is the highest it's been in 20 years. The market for American workers is hot, and it's pulling people off the sidelines. As the New York Times recently explained, employers are hiring candidates with disabilities, criminal records, and other barriers to employment, and are offering perks to attract workers. No wonder the percentage of Americans who say they're financially better off now than they were a year ago just hit a 44-year high. We've finally seen a drop in opioid deaths. In my home state of Kentucky, we recently saw the largest decrease in fatal drug overdoses in a decade. We're rebuilding and modernizing the world's greatest military, and we're continuing to renew our federal judiciary with thoroughly qualified men and women who understand that a judge's job is to interpret our laws and our Constitution as they were actually written. There's plenty more for the Senate to do to keep up this momentum for the American people, so we're glad to get back to business. We'll start this week by confirming more of President Trump's well-qualified nominees to lifetime judicial appointments. First up is Judge Andrew Brasher of Alabama to serve on the 11th Circuit. Judge Brasher currently serves on the U.S. District Court for the Middle District of Alabama. He's a Harvard Law graduate who previously clerked on the 11th Circuit, excelled in private practice, and found his way into public service as Solicitor General for his home state. In that role, he was recognized by the National Association of Attorneys General for his legal writing, and his nomination earned a unanimous, well-qualified rating from the ABA. So I look forward to confirming Judge Brasher for his next post this afternoon.